Okay, guys. Yeah, you can see I'm burning the midnight oil. So it is. Hopefully, you ladies have had a happy Mother's Day. It is 5:12. It's 10 o'clock at night here in Las Vegas, and I am putting together a whole host of benefits. It's been a really congested last couple of months as far as different investment opportunities and things that we have available to us. But let's talk about UILs. Let's talk about being your own bank, and let's talk about what this means and why it's important to you. So I'm gonna tell it through a story. Imagine if you could have a life insurance policy and you make your installments, your payments every single month. And let's say, for instance, it has a face value. And I'm gonna give a high level face value. So this means you're making a high payment. But right now, if you think of it like this, let's say you make an $800 a month car payment. And let's say you had $1 million life insurance policy, right? You make that payment every single month, so 800, 800, 800, 800, so that's 12, that's $9,600 that you've actually really put into the life insurance policy. What if I said in the next year you have the right to up to 70% of not the amount that you put in, but the actual life insurance amount? So you're taking a loan against $1 million. Now, obviously, this is a stretched case, but in that case, you have up to $700,000 that you can take out into a loan and then pay back, but it's not amortized like a normal loan. You'll have $300,000 if for whatever reason, or your family will be left $300,000 if for whatever reason you pass away a day after you take the loan on the life insurance policy. It's not owed against your credit, so it's a good way to hedge against banking, and you're not taxed on this amount. So you heard everything I said, right? You'll make your monthly payment. Let's just call it $800. Now I'm not doing this. I'm doing this off the top of my head. So let's say it's $800. You make that payment. That would be $9,600 that you would pay in that year, right? But at the end of the year, it's Christmas time for you because you can get a loan for up to $700,000 off of this UIL. Now, that is a great way to purchase a car. That's a great way to purchase a home. It's a great way to purchase anything you want, because instead of being repoed, no repossession, because it's already paid for, you literally are just paying back the policy, and it's only gaining interest one time out of the year. So that interest is only counting against you as it renews every year on your annuals, right? So whatever that amount is, what happens is the difference is, let's say it's 1% that you were being charged month to month amortized. That would be 12% per year that you would be charged. So this is a one-time fee in rate. However, the penalties are light. So you'll just pay back into the policy as you know once you're ready. But as far as you setting up a business or setting up a business entity or something of that nature, your LLC and trust, you literally are now able to operate as a bank. And that's what these folks are out there talking about. And if you think about what Diamond VIP has already set up with all these multiple opportunities, where I can tell you where you can take 50,000, that'll be positivity, right? And you're gonna earn 36% on that $50,000. We talked about this for a while, right? And you know that in 10 years, you're literally a millionaire, right? Okay, well, let me give you an example of Brian Lamont Roberts. I'm 52 years old. So let's say I started a UIL right now. I'll be 53. By the time Brian turns 63, that will now be drawing, it's $1 million. So literally it'll draw $360,000 roughly per year. Now, if for whatever reason a 63-year-old can't live off of that money, something is wrong. Meanwhile, in his UIL world, he would have paid back however much he pays back. And it could be a reduced value. It could be $1 million. Now it's just $400,000 life insurance. It doesn't really matter, because probably my family doesn't need it at this point, because now I'm older. So whatever's left is left. That's how you invest wise money. I'm about to get mine. I spoke to my wife. She was interested. We were talking about a friend. My mentor talked about it. I asked him, I said, what's a great way? And this is the greatest part, the tax advantage. It's a tax shelter, so it's a good place to store money. So that's a store of value, which means you are now operating literally as a banking system. Love you guys to life. See you on the other side. We're going to be kind of light tomorrow and Tuesday because I'm going to be extremely busy. I've got a list of about 14, 15 people, and I'm getting them set up along with 3 others. So a total of 17 different people I got to get placed in different places. One's going into Numi. That's a real estate agent. The other one is going into the Great Discovery. That's my guy, AC, from my networking group. And then, of course, my little cousin's going into Live Good. And that's the reason I do this, guys, so it's like a constant flow of opportunity. God bless you. Love you all. See you on the other side. Take care.